Hey guys, what's up? It's Lina here with a review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And let's just say things got heavy and we've broken into some stuff and some secrets will be revealed. My dad was Kevin with the whole Kevin and Kalina and Tony situation. With the guy that Kalina don't like that had her husband Tony cheating on her is Kevin. He was showing them the club and stuff. And she said it looks nice, but after talking to Stevie, she still don't like the idea about them investing $70,000, their whole life savings into that thing. And the guy's like, we can do this, we can do this. And then Tony's like, I trust Kevin. And Kalina is like, she's trying to tell Charlie we can't use this money. And he like, we can't win if we don't shoot. I'm like, why? Why are you taking on your... And she said she thinks it's a crazy idea, but I love my husband and I have no choice to support him. That's basically just dumb. I'm not even trying to be mean. That's dumb, and I think she know that's dumb. Why would you? That's your money. That's her money. Obviously, that's her money. She was the one making music. She was the one in Diddy Dirty Money. That's her money. Jesus. Gonna Margot and Ariane. She invited her, and they was walking and talking. And Margot starts talking about her fashion show, and Ariane says her fashion show because Margot invited Ariane to work with her on the fashion show. So she to model for her. So Ariana says she want to find out whatever, but Nico's holding over Margot's head, and Margot tells Ariana again that the Mimi mastermind the whole thing. And Margot said if she don't tell us the truth, she gonna be exposed. Then Ariana talked about the audio tapes about the Mimi and Nico's conversations. Then Margot's like, it's another person who broke the deal, and that person could come out. And Ariana said she just wanted to know the truth. Miss Jocelyn Hernandez. And she said she ain't thinking about Stevie. She ain't mad at Stevie. So she's gonna go talk with Kalina, and Kalina's telling Jocelyn about the club and all that. And they go and they talking, and they invested in it, so she needs somebody to perform. So she's like, who can bring a bigger crowd than Jocelyn Hernandez? So she want Jocelyn to perform at her club, bring a crowd and all that. So they was talking about how having their husbands as managers is really hard because you can't mix it's like a conflict of interest. You can't mix personal pleasure with business with pleasure. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. So it's like a conflict of interest. She said TV needs to focus on me and not these other chicks like Tiffany Fox and Jessica Diane. She tell Clean all about that mess. And she said she's gonna have to kiss up to Stevie because he is her music man and her producer who set up the whole performances and stuff. So she's gonna have to kiss up to him to make up and all that, so she can perform. Young Jock and all his baby mamas, they do this thing every year where they all sit down and stuff because they say they're like a family or whatever. And they, even though Jock is like all conniving and stuff, they still like a family and all that. So they like, we gotta embrace each other. And once they start sharing their stories. They start sharing their stories together about how they got with Jock and all that. So his first baby mama, they was together for 14 years, I think. They was not married, but they was together for 14 years. They got a kid. She like the OG, that's what Cena said. And the second baby mama was his first wife for 12 years. And then he got another one pregnant with twins, just like Cena. At the same time as the other girl and Cena was both pregnant at the same time with twins. Wow, Jock. So they started talking to Kadia walk in. And then his ex-wife is like, it's saying Alex. She said we separated, but that ass still belonged to me. She's saying that Jock still belonged to her, even though they separated. They're not officially divorced. They never got around to filing papers, but they still separated. But she said that still belonged to me. So Cena's like, I don't know why she's still trying to claim him, even though they're not together. But she's like, okay, that's fine. What is wrong? Make a long story short is, Kadia came in. Kadia said, what's up, Cena? And then Cena went off. And then the other two other baby moms had to pull Cena into the bathroom. Then his wife, because they're not married, they're not divorced. His wife started yelling at her, and she's like, don't let her get to you. And was screaming at her, yelling at her, trying to get her there. She's like, get it together. And basically Kadir was going off in the front, and his first baby mom was like, well, you doing all this and that, you going off, we trying to be here as family. And the Kadir's like, I've been getting bullied by y'all and all that, and why don't y'all treat me like family, whatever, and blah 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 blah. Then she was like, it's not my fault that I didn't get pregnant by Jock and stuff, and that I don't want to be a part of this baby mama's club and all that. So she was getting all upset and stuff. She was crying and stuff. And Cena came back out. Then his wife came back out and was like, why you doing that, all that, and blah 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 and stuff. And so they was just yelling and stuff. Then she was like, why you still dealing with young Jock when you know he got 8 kids and a wife? Why you still dealing with that man? And then Jack came over. He's like, I think I need to like diffuse the situation. He was like to Kadia, he was like, why are you still he's like, why you can leave, Katie, why are you doing all this? If you wanna stay, you can stay, but if you leave. You want like F you then. And I'm like, well, Jack, you invited her. What? I'm so tired of these dudes doing this. She went to meet up with Kirk, and Kirk is like, she just wrecked my wife in the driveway. He's just like, get it, T told her, get it together, or you gonna get dropped. And she was like, yeah, okay, fine. Ariane was in her confessional saying that Ariane said that she isn't gonna model for Margot. And she went to Mimi's house to tell me what Margot told her. And Ariane's like, are you lying? Then Mimi was like, Nico, and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, Margot's trying to poison my best friend now. And then Aaron bring up the guy that brokered the deal. And me was like, friends don't do this to other friends and all that. And I told her what I wanted to tell her. So she didn't have confessionals. And then she tells Ariane, I'm not going to sit here and keep going back and forth. I ain't telling nobody shoot. She's like, some a year ago and all that. So they go back and forth. And then Ariane's like, me and Margot is strictly business. I ain't got no beef with her. So then she's like, Mimi's like, you going to get upset. I mean, Ariane's like, you going to get upset about some business stuff? That's petty. So then Mimi kick her out. She's like, leave. You ain't no fix her out. Stevie's back there, so he's like, he can go days and weeks without talking to Jocelyn when she's mad. So now Jocelyn calls him up, and Jocelyn thinks she's international because he shouldn't be messing around with these local witches and bitches and all that. He should be working with them. That's what she think. And now she wants Steve's back on track for this performance. Steve's like, I'm here to listen, and he don't know what she's mad at, and she tell him what she's mad at and all that. He's like, I didn't even get a chance to work with Jessica Die in Peace because I was in rehab and stuff. So then she's like, okay. So then she's telling about the performance and all that. He's like, I ain't gonna stop your hustle. And then I make up. They're like, happy and wife. So she'll go in a meeting with Ashley, and she's gonna be a VP today, not a wife trying to check a big. And so basically Ashley's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said all that, but she was trying to put some blame on Rashida. But Ashley was trying to apologize, but Rashida was still like, okay. So at the end, Ashley was just like, well, I'm doing a performance and I would like to turn the leaf, and if you want to come and see and check me out, then you can. And then Rashida was like, I gotta check my schedule. Rashida, just say, okay. I know she came disrespectful, but geez, come on, I thought she was a VP. So Jock was at him and Katie's condo, and Katie showed her butt at the party. He said they split for the night. He went to the gas station, went to sleep in his car and all that, and then she found a 24-hour locksmith and changed the lock, so when he came home, he couldn't get in. So he was like, why would you go in there? You know the odds is everybody's against you, like, and you assault somebody. Then he checked on Cena. Katie was upset that Jock went to go check on Cena, didn't even come check on her. He checked on her first. So now she thinks that he should go back. He should prove to her that he still loves her. And Kate, she's doing, I don't know, she's in her confessional, she was like crying. That she was crying on like the real scene. It looked like really bad acting to me. She was like, what did I do that I was supposed to do? I didn't love this man. And that's literally how it sounds. Like, seriously, no. So she told him, if you really love me, you're gonna go back to the parking garage, sleep in your car until 6 a.m. again, and then come back upstairs. And that's the first step. Then she went kind of crazy, and she started throwing stuff over the balcony, and she's like, you better watch out because I got a good aim. And she was throwing it. She's like, you better watch out. And then he tried to throw his shoe back up. Then he was like, oh, stop, you ain't doing it right, you can't throw. And it was really, really bad. So Mimi said she thought she could put the tape behind her and put out a new Mimi Foss, but she said that didn't work for her. So she don't want to live in fear. So she said she's gonna start speaking her truth, and she's gonna start with the person she should have been honest with in the first place. And she opens the door. Who is it? I don't know. I don't freaking know who it is, but somebody secretive is at the door. And next week's gonna be really crazy. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment, videos, and since everybody from all in love and hip hop Atlanta people, which is basically Mona Scott Young and VH1 and the VH Love and Hip Hop Twitter in this box and sign me right here. Follow me on all my social medias down below in the description, and I will see you guys next week for the review of this show. Next week might be the last episode. I do not know. I checked on Wikipedia. I don't know. I checked on Wikipedia. Some people say it's fake. I don't know. But anyway, I checked on it, and it looked like that's the last episode, but I'm not for certain. So I'll just say see you next week. If next week is the finale. Bye.